Scarlet Witch arrives on I think it's White Lotus Temple. Basically a bunch of Buddhist monks who know martial arts and how to protect themselves, but also use the power of light to fight for the good and protection of Earthrealm against the other realms. Specifically here recently, the one between Outworld. Their strongest warriors, Kung Lao and Liu Kang, each are great warriors and descendants in their own right, as Kung Lao is the great descendant of the first Kung Lao, who was defeated at the hands of Goro. And the other is Liu Kang, a warrior who can channel the energy of a dragon fire through his fist and his entire body. A very powerful warrior indeed. However, he is not without reverence. He is a very kind-hearted and well-thinking man, and not interested in things like money or power, just simple protection of the innocent, and all-around goody two-shoes, which his goody two-shoes would be put to the test as he embarks on a mind-bending journey when a woman comes to the temple, seemingly scared and stranded, with strange red magical energy emanating from her. As she falls on Liu Kang's arm, Liu Kang rushes her to go and heal her. Liu Kang and the White Lotus Society begin the process of healing her and bandaging her up, and Scarlet Witch, at least in this timeline, never really became the Scarlet Witch. She just has all the abilities of it because she's a mutant. This Liu Kang begins to grow closer towards Scarlet Witch as he takes care of her, and eventually she reveals to Liu Kang that she has powers, so Liu Kang teaches her martial arts and teaches her how to channel the chaos energy and the chaos magic that she uses through her body as she fights or as she exists, in order to make it more bearable for her and not as taxing on just her mind. And through this connection, they both grow immensely powerful, and Wanda, which is Scarlet Witch's real name, is able to help the White Lotus easily overcome some of Mortal Kombat's greatest oppositions, such as easily pushing back a Outworld invasion with little to no casualties, and even defeating a couple of skilled warriors like Melina and Baraka with a simple flick, as she is growing much more powerful, and as Raiden and Liu Kang's more magical friends show up, she wants to learn about their magic too, and her chaos magic allows her to manipulate and copy them. Eventually, they grow close enough that Scarlet Witch and Liu Kang are pushing the world into a time of peace, because everyone is just too afraid to even challenge the White Lotus Society, and Scarlet Witch has become such a huge asset. This impresses Liu Kang to the point that he's not even interested in Katana anymore. He's more interested in Scarlet Witch, which, as the years go by, they would grow closer and start a relationship, and eventually they would have a young teenage son. About 20 years, in the span of 20 years, they would have a young teenage son, and by around the current time, he is 16. His real name is Bo-chan, and he goes by the alias Wiccan sometimes. He's immensely powerful, as since Liu Kang is literally a descendant of a dragon, and Scarlet Witch got chaos magic, the two opposing forces merged whenever Wiccan was born, or Bo-chan was born, and he has an immense amount of cosmic dragon energy. However, this does come with some side effects, such as the one being able to whisper in his ears sometimes, which Scarlet Witch and Liu Kang help him keep that under control through meditative stances and whatnot. Even though they managed to hold off the one being's influence for a little while, they thought that it was over until Shao Kahn shows up one day on Earthrealm's doorstep with an army of Outworldians and Chaos Roamers and is ready to destroy Earthrealm. And Liu Kang and the White Lotus Society summon their other friends to help them in this battle. However, they also don't realize that Shao Kahn has the Kami Dogu, which is parts of the One Being, which scares even Bo Chan, Scarlet Witch, Liu Kang, Raiden, and pretty much everyone there. When he shows up like this, everybody is ready, and Bo Chan has been suppressing himself because of the One Being, and he doesn't want to be here and runs off. Scarlet Witch follows after him as the normal Earthrealm warriors go in and begin battling against them. However, in the time that Scarlet Witch and Bo Chan are off, Scarlet Witch gives him the motivation and convinces him that he can have his own mind. He just has to find a way to defeat these warriors. All they have to do is get the Kami Dogu away from Shao Kahn, and they could teleport them to the Elder Gods and let them deal with it. And Bo Chan agrees to this, and when they come back, everybody's murdered. Everyone in Mortal Kombat's been murdered. It's a whole nother Mortal Kombat Armageddon. And Shao Kahn is getting ready to summon the pyramid so he can put it in the Eternal Flame. Bo Chan is immensely powerful and distressed by this. His psychic barriers break and he begins distorting everything and attacks Shao Kahn with his full power and begins destroying him atom by atom. And he takes the Kami Dogu. Since Bo Chan is so powerful, he's fell victim to the One Being's control. And now we have an even bigger issue. Even though the One Being has infiltrated his mind, Bo Chan has not completely given up. Through the power of his own chaos magic and his own dragon power, he manages to steal the Kami Dogu, and Scarlet Witch and him teleported away, and then he is finally able to use all of his energy to bring back everybody, which he loses all of his chaos magic and dragon ability. However, he still has all of his smarts and knowledges. So he is still semi-powerful. But Liu Kang and Scarlet Witch are just glad that their son is safe and all their friends are brought back and haven't been turned into revenants. But this is where we're going to close on what if Liu Kang and Scarlet Witch had a child.